Good morning, everyone. Uh, life, life. It is sometimes so painful to see the way. I wouldn't say life is wicked. I would just say reality dawns on us every day with the events that happens around us. It is so painful that you never even heard that someone is sick, and you just wake up and you hear that they are dead. I I have this shock in me since yesterday that even to sleep is difficult. To sleep is difficult. I have been like pondering the whole night and wondering actually how this life is something that you cannot even describe it at all. You can't describe it, and the wonders of life keeps you know showing itself to us every day through the happenings. Sometimes you wake up and you think that why are we even doing all the struggling? Why are we struggling? Why are we fighting? You will even ask yourself, why are you even working? Why are you making all the money? Why are you buying all the clothes? Why are you buying all the shoes and acquiring all the wealth and everything? It is so sad if you sit down like a human being. I used to always say you have to consult yourself, okay? Consult yourself, sit down and go into your own body and begin to see some certain things that you never even knew they existed. When you begin to think like this, you see things differently. Body they pain me no be small thing. I don't know where to start. I don't know how to talk this kind of thing where you just sit down, hear say somebody they sick, you just hear say the person don't die. As I was saying, when you look at this life, you even see that even the real children, your own children that you carry in your tummy for 9 months or more, those children are not even yours. They don't belong to you, because what you have with you is just you. Only your body you carry, nothing dey there. Nothing no day for anything. Even the kids that you have, they are not yours. The world is empty. This world is empty. It's not our own. The world is not our own. It is so painful that when I visited this house yesterday, where this our sister died, the kids that she has, they are just going to be 11 months old this 23rd. Okay, on the 23rd of November, those kids were going to be 11 months, and and these children have been, God, I don't even know how to start saying this. Um, you know, we are alive. We have everything that we have. You go about looking for children. You go about looking for money. We go about searching everything that we want. We acquire all the wealth. We make all the trouble with one another. We quarrel. We fight. I don't know whether somebody thinks about that. I don't know whether we actually know that death is something inevitable that will come to every one of us one day. The thing is that we always pray to God for good health and for uh, long life. But if not, it's all vanity. It's all vanity. If you have never lost somebody close or somebody you actually knew very closely, it will not come to your mind to realize that life is a mystery. It's full of uncertainties. Sometimes we think we know much, but we actually know nothing. We don't know anything. I cannot hold these tears. I've been like, I don't know. When I think of things like this, I wonder why. I wonder why we still have the courage of quarreling and fighting with one another. Why do we fight? Why do we quarrel? Why all this quarreling and fighting and wanting to kill one another over nothing? World the vanities of the world, the vanities of life, things that do not matter. What about giving your soul to Jesus? What about making heaven your eternal home? What about finding peace in the Lord? What about tolerating one another and just loving somebody unconditionally? Look at Janet, our sister. I wish I could talk to her one more time. I wish I could just tell her these words, how wonderful she's been. She wanted to have these kids. She wanted to have these children. She really wanted to have these kids. To be a mom. To bring happiness to her husband. But look at the children are only 11 months. And she died. I want all of you out there to realize that as you came, this is how you will go, naked. That even the children that you have, all the money, everything that you have is not yours. It's not your own. Let us just stop all the problems, please. Stop all the problems. How would you feel if somebody that you're making problems with just died? How? How will your mind? What will your mind tell you? How are you going to feel it? I know some people will be happy, but we say we are Christians. A Christian cannot celebrate over the death of another person. A Christian cannot be happy when her sister or brother dies. We just have to stop, please. We have to stop. We just have to stop. Anything that is going on with you or with anybody, sometimes somebody has to be a fool to make sure that things works out. We go ahead and ask for forgiveness, not just because we are sorry. Sometimes everything you hear these days is somebody did this to you, somebody did this to you. Run away from people. People are wicked. People are this. People are that. Where are we running to? Is there any other planet where you're going to live? No. You live from here to heaven or to hell. That's just the fact. But always saying that people are wicked, we have to be careful, we have to be this. See, this life is not your own. You cannot protect it. You can only be careful in anything that you're doing. But you cannot protect yourself. Only God does. If you have a problem like a human being and there is nobody that you can talk to, I don't know who else you want to talk to. There is no other superhuman apart from God that we commit our issues in his hands all the time. But God created one another, so we can talk to one another and show love one another and be there for each other. We just have to start forgiving one another and start making peace. If you call a sister, call a brother, that's this problem that we are having. Let's forget about it. I don't even want to know who started or who who is wrong. But the fact is that I just want this problem to be over. It takes a brave heart to to settle issues. It takes a brave heart to go through challenges. It takes a brave heart to receive insults and still stand firm. If Jesus went through all these torments, why do we think that the world is going to be just a smooth place for us? That there won't be any hassles? Why do we think we want everything chewed and given to us to swallow? We want everything to go on in our lives without problems. God never promised us that there won't be problems. But God said he will be with us even at any point where we are having issues. So why don't you just go through those hassles and know that God is with me? Whether you call a sister, call a brother and make peace, it doesn't change anything in you. You are still the same person. I want this every day when I lose somebody close. I actually I think I begin to look around me and I said, God, why am I doing all these things I'm doing? You just feel like you're going to just sit down there and wait for your own day. You don't even want to do anything because you see people working so hard, people accumulating things and people buying things. And then you come and see them one day, they just pass and go like that. And all those things are just left behind. They took nothing. They didn't take anything. Why don't we just start seeing life like the way it is? Not adding too much importance to anything, but finding a way to redeem ourselves, to gain salvation, to love one another and start enjoying life, because there is no enjoyment without love. Loving each other unconditionally. When I went to that place yesterday, I've been crying all through. Cried all through. It is so emotional that you see very young children, very, very small toddlers, and they're crying, just shouting, and their mom is not there to calm them down. God, I pray God to give the man strength. I pray God to make him to live again. It is a big, big, big shock to all of us. We just wake up. We've been with our sister. We just woke up one day to you just wake up to hear that somebody's dead. You didn't even hear that they are sick or whether they've been in the hospital or whatever thing. When I went there yesterday, I was like, did you guys actually tell the doctors to check her very well before carrying her? Did they check whether she's still alive or something? I just was just wanting to hear that, oh, she's waking up. The husband was like, I want to go to the hospital. I just want to go and check if maybe she's woken up. If maybe she's awake. We all hope that we'll just get a call that maybe she was in a coma or something and she's awake. But I've slept one night and I kept my phone by my side. I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear any news. I didn't get any call. So one day has passed and Janet is not there. One day has passed and we all are realizing that we have lost a sister. A very good person. Always ready to help. Always ready to listen. The realities of life. Always ready to listen, always helping. God has blessed her with twins. And now she's left us children. I said, God, this is so painful. My heart is heavy. I just said I should share this one with you people because I've just been myself and just been crying the whole yesterday. Till this morning I can't sleep. It is actually very, very painful. I just want us to realize that without our people, without family, without friends, without relatives, we don't have a life. There could be people that get on our nerves, people that make us cry, people that make us sad. They torment us. They do all sorts of things. They accuse us falsely. They make us go through pain. But I tell you, sometimes, if you begin to look at this pain on the right side, you'll see that God actually lets some things happen so that we can learn. Those people come into your life to turn you around, to make you know that there is more to life than you are saying, to make you know that there is something in your own life that you have to change, to make you a better person, to make you a stronger person. Because if that pain they give to you was just to make you hate them, you'll go about hating everybody. But this is where forgiveness comes in. God will not give to you something that you cannot carry. because he said he will be with us in every situation. Just take that disappointment, take that pain, take that false accusation, and make something out of yourself. Begin to look at the things in the right side. Ask yourself why those things happen. Ask yourself why the people uh, um, had to treat you this way. Ask yourself why you are that place where that thing happened. And you begin to see that it's for your good. Sometimes things happen to us to wake us up from sleep, to make us look at life differently, and begin to realize the real person, the real us, the real you that is in you. So, my brothers and sisters, there is nothing in life. Love somebody unconditionally. Take the pain. Embrace the insults. Cry those tears out when you have to. Take yourself like if you did not come into that person's life, they will be worse. Because there's a reason for everything under the sun. Stay blessed, all of you. We are in a mourning period, and I don't know myself how I'm going to get out of this, because it really hit me hard. It hit me hard. It hit me really hard. I pray for God for strength. We pray, let's join hands together and pray for the family, for the mom, for the husband, and for those 2 little kids. They are going to be 1 year next month. So our sister just turned her back on the children and her husband and family, and she just went. God, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. I just had to come do this little video because it's like some sort of therapy to me. It's like some sort of therapy. I was feeling like I was going to burst any moment. So I just had to let this out to share with you people. I'm sorry you guys never saw Mommy T crying, but I've cried a few times on live videos. But this yesterday and today, it's been really, really not easy. It's not easy. We pray to God for strength. We pray God for strength for those children, for the father and the mother and the family. Let her soul rest in peace. I love you all. Have a nice day. And may God protect and keep you guys. Keep us all. To have a nice day. Bye. Video does not want to go off.